Pompous talk that belongs on my tongue or in a swamp. Spit on my phone. Glad I didn't spit so it looked like some wit just fell on the glass. And you're in a VW bus. You're in what bus? Maybe this was a high. Maybe you're gonna get stung. Maybe y'all shouldn't have got so close with your cameras with the lights that go off. Hitachi, what you talking? Something fantasy star full would be fun. Bunch of foes we gonna strike down. Boom. So what's the ideal length to stay? A new voice chimed in, jolted in the air, and then the tall dog Hanson. I'm sorry, didn't mean to shock you, but it was something awesome. What are we doing here, Malone? You're on suspension. I think my detective was Malone and Hannah was holding an envelope she's gonna open for yo. So the girl that was named this the whole time was something else, and there was a 24 involved, cause it has to be one more than 23 where Jim Carrey's involved. Excuse me, Mr. Doctor, Mr. Doctor. Oh, she's cute, Malone said, holding a photo up to Captain Feeney, and he shrugged. His facial features from day to night, it seems. You've been beating the bread on the butter all day, won't you just slid it in? The craziest stuff. It was a pen. You gotta be kidding me. No pen was involved. How does cute emerge? Does hideous things belong to Hutchinson now? His nose was pushed up like a pug's for pictures of thoughts and details that would come. It's a messed up world, we thought, but it's not messed up at all because we're involved. Alice from Wonderland takes Clever home. Alice in Wonderland. Yes, TWA. It was awesome. It was worth it. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. He said, but how does this happen? And hideous things. The pug was involved, the messed up world. Wonderful was a wonderland, but more of a hole. Where a bunny fall, now you gotta follow him low. Follow him like a detective who's following someone who did a crime. What did you expect? We have what's presumed on the prime subject, the very least person of interest, and we have a job to do. Hannah slipped out of the room while the boys played cops and rob us soon. She had other matters to tend to. The one feature not right was her nose being a bit too big. See, Hannah was Lisa all of the time. Dumb! But that made normal sense. To a supermodel. Boom. Supermodel, I'm just the crescent roll. I'm one of the A's that's used for this loaf of olives dough. Says all the bread don't bake itself. Don't get burnt by the element. It's red when it's hot when it's red. Vice versa shit. Vice City type racing until I win with W on chest. You can't see my shirt, but it's blue the same, but the W left. W went to B, and so on and so on. I start to import a bunch of my flows from earlier on, son. Yes, now you want some of this rotten, because it's Ronson, and the bugs really love it. Oh, Mr. Fool you, down. Oh, Mr. There goes another jet. We was on the tarmac. Boom. The whole time. All of this was, oh, what it was to me. Yes, a small heart that got big. I jumped out of the box. Like, what's up, family? I'm saying to all of y'all. Yes, there goes that word again. I could put something in, but his fist, not even a crumb was left for Mr. Snibbles to nibble on. Snippets of my talk make up the whole. You put all the crumbs back together to make the loaf. Like that cookie really crumbled, dog. But I like how it go. Boom. The goat will start to eat something out in the yard till it's gone. Then he'll yawn and lay down. Give him a magazine or a cookie for himself. And then the process come once again. Don't say that, like the carousel gonna be gone. Boom, the carousel of fun, cause that's what it was. Carousel with some of these flows. Carousel with some of these flows. That's right. Touch my pen off the paste to make some of that print. Yes, something lit, but my dement had done shifted into this. I feel like Halo belong on hit. Yes, I belong in a spot where people could see and people could watch and people could hear the shit that I think and people could saw my lips when they moved, so it wasn't done by somebody else. Maybe these loudspeakers are doing some type of cloaks and daggers to mess us up. This is a bunch of balls under a bunch of cups, a bunch of coconuts that were split. The milk was gone. It's spilt on the floor. Can we cry about this? Never said that one before. I know that for sure. But most that I said were so no. So don't be sad when it won't. Listen to it. Boom. Yes. Quick, sick when I start to spit. Wanna just rip my gut, then you can see some of my flesh. I see some of that red, cause it always drips. I've done this before, I need some thread. So all I could give was like 6 stitches. Depends on how big the cut would have been. Boom. A bunch of drums I took from Donkey Kong while he slept. While I slipped in this dark, y'all slipped in inside bed. While I slipped this note under your door like it smoked some backdraft type shit. Yes, final copy type one I'm about to turn in. Yes, I'm about to turn into something else. No, I just shift everything around. I'm still the same old one that I started off with. Even though we skipped 2.0. That's right. That's right. That's right. Encompassing beauty, dog, why not? I'll take it up like flowers from the gun. I'll hop over the hedges. I don't need the key, I know it hangs on your necklace. Yes, son, with finesse. When I said to the thinnest, when I ripped that tag, because it should have been me the whole time in the present, cause it set the president. Not like, well, who's leading us? I think he was puppet, where strings were longest. From clouds they run. They'll go retarded. Go and tell someone, because they can be small. Wake the sheep up so they can get cheered for once. So they can cheer up, so that they can be the tail of the dog that doesn't have a question no more. When it goes miracles for y'all. A miracle whip song for what's on the side of your dome. Slightly low, I feel like my nose and my ears were on the same level, bro. Yes, same miracle I share with y'all that involves a loaf, or give me a bread or a crow. If Mr. Nibbles hasn't eaten it all, I say like a joke, you can tell cause I smile. I say this down the Nile on the boat that curl on the top and the back as well, like they had to match each other, son. Like it's the bit, like this the last call, this what we sip, this inside mug, this was cold, because we got from fridge, that's where it comes. Yes, with the handle on, handle my flow, hand overflow for y'all, oh, right now. And with what flush with cars, won't you just take them windshield wipers off, get hit by the wind. Love that shit, let it soak into clothes, be entirely drenched. Yes, change the tire in it without any umbrella. You don't want to look British, you don't want to look something skunky with the sock tied around what will get the gust of wind in your throat and whatnot. Maybe your lungs, maybe the woodchuck would have said with the thing that spins like he's getting haircut snicks. Yes, and with snacks that's big on plates that just fall over the side when they wish this wasn't a street sign anymore. You're at the spot where we stop. Yeah, we've been traveling so long. Yes, fill the dreams, but with an extra 17 minutes on it. Yes, I presume I'm wit. And then I say to you some this, like shrooms will grow where we stepped. All's good and all's God flow now. All's good and all's God flow now. All was gone, but all was good and all was God. When you just drop and always drop some groceries on the floor. Don't step on those or let the dogs go rough and on. I didn't say nibble on because that would imply it would have been rat, but it was canine. Now look at all them headlights. It's like fill the dreams with an extra 17 minutes, but now it's 16. 16 candles would be sweet. Won't you have a piece, or else your dream will come true, said someone. Liar for you. Yes, now lying a liar for an hour or two. Lying a liar like you're a dragon? Yes, with the wings I will use. My breath would go right through. Your wrists will clear. It's just like an abyss, or just like an eclipse when the sun and moon hit. But where was the moon it had lit? Maybe it need to get where the piggies would get. Like stay in your bits, steak in your ribs, steak for this. Like you had the fangs, but they're fake as shit. Hoity-toity close, get out your automobile and see who else show. Yes, see the entire show. You can play them a bunch at once. Yes, that would be like some crunch and munch. We put on the notebook, but we read it and it's closed. This is a different one. What the hell? Somebody switched them out. This is like the butterfly effect. Some beautiful shit. When my words will connect. My worst was the best. Your worst was the worst word test. And y'all flunked and I aced that bitch. Yes, cause I'm the acid test. You put on some metal, so give it a scratch. Give it a scratch. Yes. Boom, TWA.